live with Dorkgasm.com. I'm senior staff writer Kenneth Holm.
I'm Pepe Le Wepe. And I kicked the ball.
I'm Joel. I'm one of the executive editor. And we're going to talk about Backwoods Bloodbath.
Backwoods Bloodbath was produced in Wisconsin, directed by a gentleman named Don Kennedy.
Oh.
Don Kennedy's from Brookfield, Wisconsin.
He made a marvelous film.
I don't, without giving away too much, the one-liner delivery was enough to make it an enjoyable film to sit around and
The
drink.
dialogue is the best part about this movie.
Basically, it takes the
at all.
Northwoods legend of the Black Hodag.
Anyone who cares to look that up, just look up cryptozoology and find the Black Hodag.
And what the Black Hodag, that doesn't even really matter. It doesn't matter what the Black Hodag is or was. It just matters that there's this thing that's dressed in black that likes to kill people. And there's a lot of killing people going on. This could have just been your standard run-of-the-mill creature feature, no better than Jeepers Creepers or any of the ilk. But the dialogue elevated it to party movie cult status.
Something to sit around in your apartment on a boring shit winter night and drink beer.
Yeah, you make drinking games with a movie like this. Honestly.
We happened to be sitting in the back row, riffing on the movie the whole time. We're just constantly making smart-ass remarks. And unfortunately, we did not know that we were sitting right behind the director.
And the special effects artist.
And
half the cast.
Pretty much the cast and crew.
So afterwards, the director comes up, and I'm fully expecting a full-fledged cock punch. But he enjoyed us. So that's always a plus.
Handshakes all around right off the bat.
Yeah, it was like MST3K in the back row, unbeknownst to them.
But it was really a wonderful movie. The acting was not terrible. It could have been worse.
Yeah, it obviously this was some early camera work on some people's part. Not to bash any of the people. Everyone that had parts in that movie had some funny delivery line, which was well timed or just well placed for some bad dialogue that was going on. Just like it was like, okay, it's kind of boring. Oh, that's funny.
You didn't really have a character out of the whole group you hated,
Except for the Brent.
Well, except for the Brent, but he got his, and it was still funny.
He got a sickle in his chest.
In an unexpected turn.
Yeah,
yes.
that was, in fact, that was one of the funniest comment moments. Two of the characters, the Brent and I can't remember the photography guy's name.
We'll call him Douchey Joe.
We'll call him the art fag, just to be completely
correct.
Yeah, could be completely politically correct.
Protagonist?
Yeah, the protagonist. They're sitting there and having a heart-to-heart talk, and he's like, I don't deserve this girl. You totally deserve her, And he's like, you know what? You're right. And I turned to Ken, and I said, you're right. Blah! And 5 seconds later, he starts beating the shit out of the guy. It was just one of those moments.
It really was. There's a lot of fun one-liners in the movie. A lot of things that, unfortunately, due to everybody's depression, I still quote, i.e. big city headbutt. If you don't know what that means, watch the movie and you will understand.
Bunch of cousin fuckers.
Cousin fuckers was another excellent line.
Cheddar tits and cheddar dick.
Although I think the prize-winning one-liner for the movie was, "Oh, we could be friends with benefits." Oh yeah. I don't think crabs are a benefit.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Ridiculous.
It was the only tits in the movie, by the way, and
no, there were 2 sets of tits in the movie, if I remember correctly.
Oh, right off at the bat in the beginning.
Right off the bat in the beginning.
Well, forget her. She wasn't in the crowd.
yeah, she wasn't sitting like 8 seats away.
Yeah.
And I did make comments.
You can make them now. You can make them now. Make your comments now.
They were great.
Yes, we like movies at
I should have gotten your name.
If he had social skills, he probably would have.
Like every time.
It ended on one of those weird notes, really.
Yeah, it was a very surreal ending. You're not really sure what you saw afterwards, but the ending didn't matter. The ending could have been a chorus line of sorts.
Which would have been laughable.
It would have been laughable, but the ending didn't matter because the lead up to the ending was just fun.
Yeah.
And it was, it took place in the backwater hick town that you all have been through in Wisconsin. Because, well, let's face it, we all live either in one or close to one. Like, Paddock Lake.
You did make the comment about the hodag egg looking like a...
It's a baby sea mine. It looked like a baby sea mine.
It was.
Little spikes off it. Looks like you could throw it at somebody and do some serious damage. It explodes.
Now, speaking on this, the effects were fairly good for a low-budget film. I was actually quite surprised. There was an incident where somebody's face got mutilated.
Eaten, actually.
Eaten.
Bitten
And
off.
it looked really good.
Oh, yeah.
And we all reacted.
And the special effects artist thanked us for it later.
Oh, yeah.
Because we did swear earlier that we would be brutally honest about his work. And I can say that it was definitely impressive.
It was fun. It was probably more... if I was watching it by myself, I probably wouldn't have had as much fun. I might have giggled at a few of the one-liners, but it was a lot more fun to watch it with people.
Oh, yeah.
As any movie, when you go to the theater the first night, with a full crowd, and the reactions seem more pronounced when there's a larger group of people. So, watch it with friends.
Definitely.
And bring beer.
Oh, yeah.
Because we didn't get any of the free liquor.
I would like to
funny.
thank Four Finger Effects and Don Kennedy for bringing a wonderful movie to the screen. I had a blast.
Yeah, we had a
I
good
think
time.
we all had a blast. This is Ken Holmes saying, "The fuck's the bratwurst?" Big City Headbutt!